Hello! Thank you so much to the Tunnell Trust for having us again for an online concert. We are the Bowker Myslek duo, and my name's Rosie.
And my name is Alex.
And we're going to present a few little musical movements and shorter pieces for you today.
We're going to start with a movement from Malcolm Arnold, Sonata, right? Not
Yeah.
Sonatina. Yeah. And the reason we chose it is because, it's Malcolm Arnold here, you might be aware. And I discovered the piece by chance when I was asked to play some Arnold pieces by a clarinetist / flautist. I obviously took the wrong piece, and when I realized how amazing that sonata is, I ran straight to Rosie and I asked her to play it with us. So we will be playing the second movement.
And we'll be playing the rest sometime, hopefully later this year, live. Because it's Malcolm Arnold's centenary year, we thought it'd be a good piece. It was written for James Galway, so it's quite a virtuosic piece. But the second movement is just a lovely, beautiful, melodious cantabile movement. Fairly simple and just really beautiful.
Do check out the other movements and the whole piece as well, because it's a wonderfully virtuosic piece for flute and piano, and definitely worth knowing.
our programme is by Messiaen, and it's called Le Merle Noir, which is a translation of the blackbird. And so it's about a little blackbird, and I don't know about you, but I've really appreciated being able to get out in nature this year, being able to see the birds making their nests this time of year and seeing all the flowers coming out, and it's just been so hopeful as things have gone on. So that's why I wanted to include this piece.
Yes, and with everything that Rosie mentioned, you might know that Messiaen is a very meticulous composer, so whatever sounds very natural and very nature-like in his music, it's actually written in a very, very precise way, which made me a bit terrified at first when Rosie showed me the piece, because it does have that feeling that, you're not playing it, you're just showing what's happening outside, perhaps in a landscape or in a situation, you're observing nature. You have to really remove yourself from playing it, and the piece definitely grows on you as well. The more you listen to it, the more it becomes part of you. To be honest, hear all bird song now in flute since I played this piece.
Probably before you played this piece as well.
Maybe, that's how it goes.
So here's the Messiaen.
The next items in our concert will be two movements from a sonata by Hindemith, a piece that again Rosie introduced me to, and it's really a wonderful piece of music, especially for flute. It shows a huge variety of possibilities that this instrument has, and for us, the second movement was a challenge ensemble-wise. It's one of these pieces where you really have to breathe together, you have to trust each other a lot. The moment you don't, even for 1 millisecond, the ensemble falls apart or feels unnatural. I guess it's a quality of really fantastic and well-written music that it is very, very difficult to express its depth. And the third movement is a complete opposite. We even said that it plays itself almost. It has such wonderful, cheerful, and somehow at ease feel to it.
Yeah, it's very cheeky, I always think.
Exactly.
Very cheeky, very sprightly. And then there's this lovely march at the end as well.
Absolutely, almost Russian in style.
Yeah, exactly. You get all these massive chords and big tunes, and I'm just sort of twiddling on the top, and it's very fun.
Exactly. The march, interestingly, made me realize I'm wearing a mask during the recording because it made it a lot more difficult to see the keyboard. So here is some Hindemith, and it's a little different Hindemith than you might know. Do enjoy.
we're going to play are by Lily Boulanger, and that is a very short nocturne, and then a piece by Frank Martin, which is his ballade. And the Lily Boulanger piece, the nocturne, was originally written for violin. Lily Boulanger was Nadia Boulanger's younger sister, but she died pretty young, like 24, 25, and was, I mean, the composition is just really lovely and really, just actually wonderful. And she left a number of other compositions, but it's such a shame that there aren't more, I guess.
Yes, it's a huge pleasure playing that piece again with Rosie, because it's difficult to explain, but it's just wonderfully written as well. Our word that we used at first was maybe a strange one, but we thought there was a lot of humility in it, skill and humility for beauty, for music. Wonderfully written, and probably very universal. I feel like it doesn't, it's very difficult not to like it in a way.
Yeah, absolutely. Then Frank Martin's a bit of a different story, isn't it? I mean, I love it, I think, but it's really dark. Was written on the cusp of the Second World War, and there's definitely this sort of foreboding sense, as well as a few minor explosions that go through it.
Minor explosions, yes. It's very explosive. It's also very profound in many ways. Rosie mentioned to me that it's quite a competition piece, or something that people often play in conservatoires to check their skills, essentially.
Well, it was written as a competition piece.
There you go. So, yeah, it makes sense, but I wish I could see it more on stage, because it has a huge personality, this piece, and it's wonderful to listen to, wonderful to play, and it will be great to see more big, charismatic musicians play it.
Quite a lot, too.
Yeah, but I haven't heard it, so when I hear it in Wimmerhall, then we can talk. But in any case, completely different to Boulanger, and very, very interesting as well.
So thank you so much again to the Tunnell Trust, and looking forward to getting back to live music soon.
Absolutely. Thank you.